my affected side has deflected drastically for less than what you saw in the initial video. And finally, I thank everyone who actually showed concern and interest and well-being of women, and for me also. I actually thank everyone for the good deed and your comment and everything. I must testify that I have not regretted marrying my husband, Mr. Bl0gers. And he has not, he never wanted to harm me. And I also don't want any harm to him via this issue online, and stress also because of this issue. So I repeat, I, Mrs. Peace Bl0gers, order that no one or organization or bloggers or individual should harm or further stress my lovely husband, Mr. Bl0gers, because of this matter, because I also had my part in this situation.
Yes.
I will always stand by him forever and see God's purpose for our family fulfilled, because there's no perfection in human flesh. We all make mistakes. There's no one that is better than one. There's no perfect being anywhere. I really fully make this presentation to avoid any further realization from bloggers, reaction from bloggers, individual or organization against him. So those that have been posting or doing all manners should please stop. I'm in peace with my husband now, and as you can see, my sight is getting better, my eyes is getting better, the pain has relieved me. I'm taking medication, so I don't need any harm to him because of this issue. Thank you.
Good girl. Good girl. Oh, that's a beautiful one. That's a good one. And since yesterday, a lot of people have been tagging me to this particular video. People have been saying a lot of things. They said you should leave the girl, or the girl don't talk and say make nobody they interfere in her family affair. And we all can see clearly that she was doing this thing under duress. There was a man behind that was even making sure that she delivers the script very, very well. As you can see her reading from a script, from a well-written script, and the person, the abuser, was there, making sure that she did not miss any line. The abuser, the narcissist, is there trying to make sure that she does not miss any line. Number one, she said, we can see that her eyes is going down gradually, that she's getting better, that she is at peace with her husband, and that this is the first time that this man is doing this thing to her. You get? I am not blaming her so much. I am not blaming her. I am blaming you. You that you are watching this. You are the one I'm blaming in all of this. Because if you had known who you are as a human being, these kind of things will not be happening. You are the one that will come and be abusing this woman if she do mistake or eventually step out of this same abusive marriage. You will be the one to begin to cajole her, to make a caricature of her. We women are always the problem of our fellow women. Now most of us, like, go throughout the social media and check. All the women that are cajoling and that are talking down on women that left abusive marriages are same women. Men get their own understanding. But you see, women, they are the ones that will come and be calling you queenless queen. They are the ones that will come and calling you crownless queen. They are the ones that will come and be calling you all kinds of names. And it's not everybody that can take all of this. That is why the woman is going back to her abuser. That is why the woman is defending her abuser. Because she prefers to be with the abuser than to come out and be taking shit from you. Most times when we talk, when you set your ring light to talk nonsense, reach in between the lines. Put yourself in some people's shoes. Ask yourself, if I am the one in this position, how am I going to feel? That's number one. Then ask yourself again, if my sister is in this situation, am I going to feel? Am I going to be happy that my sister is in an abusive marriage, or that my sister is dodging a bullet? Am I going to be happy? Am I going to be okay? Now, you are the reason this woman is doing this thing. Because from beginning, you guys have made her to understand that she must be with a man, whether good or bad. She must be under a man. Without a man, she has no crown. Now. And you can see a lot of men. Like when that one happened, so many men were crying. When that man set the woman ablaze in her bag, you saw a man shedding tears. The man was crying. He was crying because that thing has affected him directly. That same man crying must be maybe among the men that will come to social media and tell you to stay in your abusive marriage. They will come out to cajole you. They will come out to make a rubbish of you. They will come out to say so many kind of things because you are not aligning with what they believe. And maybe because it has not happened to them directly. Now that man was crying. Now see because it has affected him directly. Most of them, because it has not affected them directly, they don't put themselves in other people's shoes to understand the pain those people might be going through. Now everybody don't they laugh her. She did it because of you. She's not happy. And she's doing this thing under duress, because where will she go to? Where will she go? And I know that they must have called family meeting for her. And in that family meeting, men and women are there. They must have called family meeting for her. And they must have given her ultimatum. It's either you go out and denounce it, or you pack your things and go back to your father's house. Two things are involved. It's either you do this, or you go back, pack your things, go back to your father's house. So instead, make she go back to her papa's house, she go come out and do this thing. Why would she not do it in this same country? If it's in a sane country, if it is in a place, in a good country, by now, this one is not supposed to have the right to decide whether she's going to be with the man or not. Government is supposed to take over. We have ministers for ministries for women affairs. We have people that are representing women in every capacity, that have all it takes, but they will not interfere in this matter. You will not see them. If it is something that is not necessary, all of them will come out. I can make election, a main position, a key appointment, minister for women affairs and vulnerable children. Things like this will happen. You will not take it upon yourself, even without being invited. Dive into it and find out what is going on. But una go keep quiet until they report to you people before you people can do something. That is why I love Ife Mbunambo, that woman commissioner for Anambra State. That woman is doing a wonderful job. She knows her job. Ife Mbunambo, she knows. If you'll be Mbunambo, she knows herself. She knows her work. She knows her duty. That woman can never fold her hands and be waiting for people to report. Anywhere she hear bam, she go carry her squad enter there. That's her duty as the commissioner for women affairs and vulnerable children. But we have it in the state level. We have it in the federal level. We have ministers for women affairs and vulnerable children, mothers, people going through this kind of problem. These are the people that are supposed to take up this matter, with or without that woman's consent. But they will not do it. But talk more, let's say now that something that has to do with big man or big person, you will see all of them, they will be dragging themselves, they want to be part of it. Sometimes when they give you appointment or position, understand what you are doing, understand the oath you took, understand your duty. Why is this woman suffering all these things alone? Is she supposed to be alone suffering this thing? Is she supposed to be alone defending herself? This woman is in a very tight corner. She's in a very tight situation, no hope, nowhere. That's why she's doing this. Government is not protecting her. You, her fellow women, you are not even ready to protect her. So how do you want her to fight this battle? That is why I appreciate all those women that stand gidigam to defend other women. May God bless you. But for those of them that will rubbish other women, may Chukwu Akuke Abia ma buonu ncha niile.